So we got to go ahead and get into these Mindseye previews because they sound sketchy as hell, and I kind of had a feeling about this game way while ago. But a quick rundown on the previews: it's reportedly a broken mess filled with bugs, at least a 15-hour long story, driving feels stiff, cutscenes look great and are well animated, enemy encounters lack depth and enemies just run at the player, combat generally feels fine, very GTA-like, Arcadia is the content creation mode that you can get into by stepping into a portal, only available for PC at launch. Arcadia can be used to build encounters around the map. Developers seem to hint that the main city, Red Rock City, doesn't have much content and will be a focus post-launch. Previews think the game should be delayed. Mind you, this is something that's supposed to come out within a few weeks, and there was red flags about this game ages ago. Now, it's one thing for a game to have a reveal trailer to kind of give people hype and whatever, but when you're about to come out with a game and you're in like that 6-month window time frame of launch and you don't have any gameplay, people get more and more worried as the day progresses. And the only gameplay that they showed were just sizzle reels of gameplay that would be like 1 to 2 minutes long. And one preview specifically from Matty Plays, he said that they didn't even allow him to record the gameplay. He didn't even play it. He was only allowed to watch the gameplay, and some of the gameplay he used in this preview was something that was greenlit by the developers themselves. The fact that people are saying you need to go ahead and delay this and it's supposed to come out in a mere weeks is bad, like very bad. And I kind of had a feeling that whoever's running the clown show over there, who's the former Rockstar developer, it's one thing to be super confident in your game to feel like, oh, we're gonna hold gameplay till we're closer to launch. But when you're doing stuff like this, that's where it's like, okay, it's not confidence, it's just arrogance. You were a part of making some games that people thoroughly enjoyed, but you cannot act like Rockstar. Sure, you can make Grand Theft Auto games and Red Dead games, but that's not going to be a pedigree enough to just have people see very little, the bare minimum, less than the bare minimum at that, and just go ahead and spend the money to get this game. Now, the devs have told people that, you know, seeing the preview builds, that by the time the game comes out at launch, all the bugs will be fixed. But I don't know at this point. Like, it's just a big, humongous red flag when there was weeks ago I reported where you started seeing some gameplay, but the gameplay was just a few minutes long. It wasn't like 5 or 10 minutes. It was only a mere 2-3 minutes. Like, if it is like this mafia style game where it's very linear, there's nothing really to do in the wake of open world content outside of just doing stuff in the main story, I don't mind that personally, because I've loved it with the mafia games and I really wouldn't have a problem with it here. But another concerning part about some of the previews is that there were some people who wasn't even able to really explore Red Rock City. And when you're not able to drive throughout an open world game like the city itself, and that is where it's a humongous concern. Like, is the city broken? Is it not finished? The devs is gonna come out and say something stupid like, oh, you can create your own content instead of us creating it. You can create it for yourself, in a sense. And if they do that, I feel like that's gonna piss a lot of people off, and I can see it coming. Now, of course, people don't mind GTA clones existing, but you have to do a GTA clone justice. This looks like an insult to every GTA clone that's ever happened in the history of mankind. Just at least based off the previews, it doesn't really give the strongest confidence in this game's success. And Leslie has to understand something. You're not Rockstar. You may be a former Rockstar dev, but Build a Rocket Boy is not a Rocket Man. You are not them. You cannot move and act like them. Unless you're co-developing or helping them co-develop GTA 6, you shouldn't even try to use the hype of the past to be like, oh, well, we made this and this and this. You ought to go out and just spend the money without really seeing barely anything. That's not how this shit works. People want to see gameplay. People want to see a story trailer that captivates them enough to warrant spending the money. Anything less than that, not only will it blow up in your face, but leopards are going to be coming for you. With that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.